Okay, folks, I got this 20-gallon low-profile oil drain cart with a pump on it. So instead of having to pick up, I've got another tank that I use that I put underneath vehicles when I do oil changes, and it's a pain in the butt to dump the oil out. I'm always spilling the oil. It doesn't pour out perfectly. It gets super heavy because I usually neglect emptying it after one oil change. I do 3 oil changes and I fill it up. This is going to resolve my problems, and it's going to give me that low profile ability. So if I want to do differentials, transmission fluid, or oil changes, I'm hoping I can lift the vehicle up, give myself some appropriate height, get the oil drained, roll this cart over, use the electric pump with the long hose, empty this tank, and make my life a lot easier. So let's go ahead, open this thing up, and see what we've got. Okay, assembly is really pretty simple on this. You're simply putting on your front casters, your rear dolly wheels, and then you hook up your hose to the pump from the trough or the actual container itself, and then off of the pump up to your spout where you would use to evacuate your leftover fluids. Definitely seems like a high quality built trough. It is a nice powder coat. This is something I'm not necessarily concerned about rusting out because it's going to be filled with oil all the time. So it's definitely going to have that layer of oil to protect it. And it's going to be in a climate controlled shop. I would recommend that you make sure you get your hose clamp as tight as possible when you are installing it. That way you don't have to worry about any leaks. And another little pro tip I learned along the way here during the installation process is use a lot of Teflon tape on the threads. On the first initial plug that I put in into the pump for the inlet, I was a little bit concerned that I would spring a leak. So far, so good. No leaks. This is very nice to have the screen on top, so whenever you are dropping fluid, you don't have to worry about losing your gaskets, O-rings, washers, bolts when you're doing your fluid changes. Well, I was able to successfully drain the oil. My bolt sat on top of the screen. My oil filter can sit on top of the screen. The oil drained through. It didn't deflect like crazy and spill oil all over the place. The nice thing about this is I can let stuff keep dripping while I'm doing some work, and I've got more surface area, so I don't have to worry about making a huge mess that I have to clean up on the floor. Definitely recommend this. Garvee makes some really cool stuff, and this is one of their really nice items that they offer. 10 out of 10 stars on this big catch can / oil drain setup. Okay, a couple of things to note. 8 quarts is what my truck took for oil. We are not quite getting enough volume of oil to go to the pump. So something that I could do to make this a little bit easier is I could lift this end of the actual cart. Now, I'm not going to only just have 8 quarts of oil in here. This is going to take several oil changes, and obviously this thing is going to move a lot of volume of fluid. I can tell right away this thing is pumping serious fluid. We don't have any leaks. The pump sounds very aggressive. It sounds like it's going to move a lot of volume of fluid. So this package, overall, my thoughts on it, something I'm definitely going to use. Highly recommend it if you're looking for high quality oil changing cart for various different purposes. Garvee is the way to go. That's my review. Thanks for watching.